Today we're going to review Kirkwood Education Online. This is a Christian online homeschooling program for kids in pre-K through 5th grade that I think you might want to try in your family. But is it a good curriculum or not? Let's find out together. So this is a pretty interesting program. Everything you need for the program can be accessed online, but it does include PDFs to print out, which is something that I really like. So your kids will learn through video lessons, but they will also do a lot of their work on paper. It's a self-paced, mastery-based program, and it includes all the core subjects you would expect in a complete Christian homeschool curriculum, such as math, language arts, history, science, and of course, Bible lessons. The curriculum is also supposed to promote good character development by teaching things like goal setting, responsibility, independence, and spiritual growth. The cost of this program is on the more expensive side for an online homeschooling program. $50 a month gets you access to the whole program for one student. You'll then pay $40 a month for each additional student. So it's certainly cheaper than something like a Becca Academy or BJU Press, but it's a bit more expensive than some of the popular secular homeschooling programs like Time for Learning or Power Homeschool. It's even more expensive than Monarch, which is $43.95 a month. But Monarch doesn't start until 3rd grade. And anyway, maybe you like this program better and it'll be worth the cost. So let's look into Kirkwood Education Online a little bit deeper. When you sign up, all you really need to do is pick your child's grade level to get started. If you're not sure which grade level to choose, they do have a placement exam PDF that you can print off and do. You can also pick which days of the week you want your child to do this program, how many assignments you want them to do per day, and the duration of time that they should spend on each assignment. And you can, of course, change these settings at any time. So now let me show you the program and how it looks. So there is just one dashboard for both students and parents. This is what you'll see every time you log in. The first item here is lab settings. So this is where you can change the days of the week you want your child to study, the duration of their time spent on each assignment, and how many assignments you want them to complete each day. They call these labs for some reason, but that's what they mean. And your child can work ahead and do more, but you can just set a minimum here. Lab schedule is where you can choose which subjects you want to use, and you can also set the order. So if you put math first, then every day that's what they will work on first. Reassign curriculum allows you to go into more detail by assigning different levels for each subject. You can also change the current assignment for each subject by either going ahead or back. So you can use this however you need to. Student summary is where you can go to view the work they've completed and their grades so far. As you'll see when we get into the lessons, although they will be doing some work on paper, they'll also input their answers online so the system can grade them. So that's nice that it will keep track for you if you're interested in keeping grades. Under Edit Student, you can change their name and date of birth. Under Awards, you can grant some different awards and print out a certificate for your child. Next is a section called Time with My Parent. This is supposed to be for you to take a look at what they've been working on, and you can see what some of the questions were in the different lessons. Under Download Books, this is where you can go to print off all the lesson PDFs. Bookstore is where you can go to buy the workbooks and have them shipped to you if you prefer to do that rather than printing them yourself. And under Grant Work Credit, this is where you would need to go to grant credit for assignments that may need a parent to verify that they were completed correctly, such as this writing assignment. It walks you through how to grade it so it's not difficult. And then this is where your child would actually go to complete their lessons. So they just click here and start their lessons. It will show you here which book, lesson, and page they'll be working on. Although I did find sometimes it wouldn't load here, but if it doesn't, you can also see it on the next page. See over here, it says the book, lesson, and page. You can also click up here on View Workbook, and if you want to just print as you go, these are just the pages that go along with the current assignment. All of the lessons seem to be taught by Dr. Kirkwood. Sometimes he appears in the video, and sometimes it's just his voice talking over the video. but it seems like it is the same person every time. You may like that and you may not, but that's how it works. So they'll watch the videos, do the work on their worksheets, then input the answers on their computer. And as they go, it will keep track of their progress below. You can see that they do go along with the workbooks, and that is something that I do really like. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned in this way, but I think kids need to have practice on actual pieces of paper rather than just having everything done on a computer or other device. And that's really how this all works. If you want to see some sample lessons, they do have those on their website for you. I think it's a good idea to check those out before you buy this. The lessons are good, and I like the format of the program, but since it's the same person in all of the videos, it is a good idea to make sure that you and your child actually like them before signing up for the program. They also have a video overview of the parent dashboard that you can watch. I think the parent dashboard is very simple to follow, which is nice. However, I do wish that you were able to assign different subjects on different days of the week. For instance, I don't see any way to have math on just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or anything like that. I also noticed that you could skip through the videos and get it almost to the end, and then it would bring you to the questions even though you didn't actually watch the whole video. I'm not sure if that would happen in every single lesson, but if you do sign up for this program, it's just something to look out for. Overall, this does seem like a solid choice for a Christian online homeschooling program for elementary school. You've got all of the core subjects for one monthly price, and I also really like that it includes physical workbooks that you can just print at home. The videos are not too long, and I like the way Dr. Kirkwood presents them, but that's definitely a personal preference, so you may or may not agree. And if you're interested, since you know I really like to do my research and dig a little deeper, Dr. Kirkwood actually started out as a psychologist. He has a PhD in counseling, and then he moved into curriculum work, and he was working with a school district, and then he and his wife ended up buying a preschool, and then that eventually ended up becoming a preschool and an elementary school in California called Kirkwood Christian Schools. And now they actually license their curriculum to other Christian schools. So that's just some background, but if you're interested in reading more about it, I've left a couple links for you in the video description that you may want to check out. And I guess that's everything I wanted to show you today about the Christian online homeschooling program, Kirkwood Education Online. I hope you enjoyed learning about another Christian homeschool curriculum. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I will be happy to answer. And if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please let me know by either giving it a like or leaving me a comment. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.